Welcome to the museum, where history comes alive. Today, we're climbing the ladder of power in feudal Japan. From peasant soldier to military dictator. 5 ranks. 1 brutal hierarchy. Let's begin at the bottom. Ashigaru. The word means light feet. These were the lowest warriors in feudal Japan. Not true samurai, not yet. They fought as infantry, carried spears, bows, and later matchlock rifles. They formed the bulk of every battlefield army. Expendable, replaceable, necessary. Tens of thousands served across Japan during the Sengoku period. Some daimyo commanded armies of 20,000 Ashigaru or more. No time at all. Ashigaru were recruited from peasant farmers. In times of war, villages were emptied. In times of peace, they returned to the fields. Almost none. They took orders. They died in large numbers. But some earned promotion through exceptional courage. The first step up the ladder. Low-ranking samurai. Professional warriors who had earned the title. Some were former Ashigaru. Others were born into minor samurai families. They served as retainers to higher-ranking lords, bodyguards, messengers, local enforcers. They maintained order in towns and villages and trained constantly in martial arts. By the end of the Edo period, estimates suggest around 400,000 samurai existed. The vast majority were low-ranking. For those born into it, from birth. For promoted Ashigaru, 5 to 10 years of distinguished service. Sometimes, a single act of heroism, limited but real. They could carry 2 swords, the mark of the samurai class. They had the legal right to punish commoners who disrespected them. Many lived on small stipends of rice and struggled financially. Ronin, masterless samurai. Their lord had died, been defeated, or dismissed them. Without a master, they had no income. Some became mercenaries, some became bandits, some starved. They lived between worlds, samurai in name, outcast in reality. Hatamoto. Those who stand under the banner. Direct retainers of the shogun, elite warriors and trusted administrators. Hatamoto served as the shogun's personal guard, held military commands, governed provinces, managed the bureaucracy of the shogunate. Around 5,000 Hatamoto served the Tokugawa shogunate at its peak, a small, privileged class. For most, birth. For outsiders, decades of exceptional service and political favor. Promotion was rare and highly coveted, significant. Hatamoto received large stipends, some over 10,000 koku of rice annually. They had direct access to the shogun, commanded troops, and shaped policy. But still, one rank remained above them. Daimyo. Great name. Regional warlords of Japan. They ruled entire provinces, collected taxes, raised armies, administered justice, and built castles. In return, they pledged loyalty to the shogun. Around 250 to 300 daimyo controlled Japan during the Edo period. Each ruled territories producing at least 10,000 koku of rice. The most powerful controlled millions, almost always by birth. Daimyo families were hereditary. During the Sengoku period, some seized power through conquest. Under Tokugawa, the system froze. Immense. Daimyo commanded thousands of samurai, controlled regional economies, and lived in massive castles. But the shogun kept them in check. The Sankin Kotai system forced daimyo to spend alternating years in Edo. Their families were held hostage. Their wealth drained by mandatory construction projects. Power, yes, but under the shadow of one man. Shogun. General, the supreme military ruler of Japan, commanded the nation's entire military apparatus, set national policy, controlled foreign relations, appointed daimyo and hatamoto, the de facto ruler, though technically serving the emperor. Only one at a time. Fewer than 50 held the title across Japan's feudal period. The Tokugawa family alone produced 15 shoguns across 250 years, by birth into the Tokugawa line, or by conquest. Tokugawa Ieyasu seized power after the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. His descendants inherited the title until 1868. Absolute. Controlled Japan's military, economy, and legal system. Lived in Edo Castle, the largest fortress ever built. Daimyo bowed before him. Hatamoto served at his pleasure. Samurai lived and died by his command. Only the emperor, symbolic and isolated in Kyoto, ranked above him. But he had no army. The shogun did. From a shigaryu to shogun. From the muddy battlefield to the throne of power. The samurai hierarchy was rigid, brutal, and absolute. Birth determined fate. Service earned survival. And at the top, one man controlled it all. This was feudal Japan, a world of swords, loyalty, and unyielding rank. Welcome to the museum, where history comes alive.